Good morning. So Tammy asked that we do a little testimonial for Thomas Blackwell. Most of you would know me. Some of you, I haven't been around as much lately, and you may not know who I am, but I've been in the real estate business over 27 years and helped get Keller Williams started back in 2006. Because of my years of experience in the real estate business, I am a voracious reader. I have hundreds and hundreds of books, most of the self-help and the sales books that you all would know and love, in addition to hundreds, if not thousands of CDs and videos and so on and so forth. So I read a lot. My wife, not as much, if it doesn't have to do with nursing or health, but back in school, she had to read some really thick books. So it's not all on her. I attend most all of the training events and seminars that I can find and have the time to sit in on. I was really, really impressed with Thomas Blackwell when he came. I think it was 2020, did we think? Okay. And it was really impressive. I'm not one of those people who gets all gaga over the person who writes the book, though, and has to get their, signature and all. But he was so impressive that I not only bought a book for myself, I bought a book for my wife and each of my daughters. I thought it was really, really impactful. And so I brought him home and I just shared with her kind of what I had learned and what I had heard. And I gave her the book. And I really didn't think she would read it because she seldom ever does, even when I bring her home other awesome books. But
Gee, Shelby.
I say all of that with the twinkle in my eye and a lot of love because it was really impactful to her as well. I'm going to let her tell her story about what happened when I brought the book home.
Okay, so I don't like to read all that much. All right,
We got that. Yeah.
Really big.
I don't have a lot of time in my life. Okay, so anyway, I've got Donnie to keep track of and 2 kids and a job. Anyway, so yeah, he brought this book home, and you can imagine my face and the girl's face when he hands us these books, and I'm like, oh Lord. So anyway, so I kind of read the back and I read the front. I'm like, well, this is kind of wellness related. I'm kind of the wellness kind of person. And he's talking about mental wellness and that kind of thing. So I thought, well, this is interesting. So I did start reading the book, and it's not your typical like self-help kind of book. It's not your typical, 8 ways to talk positive in your life. I was like, okay, this is good for me. And it's really more of a story, and it's really good. And so the more I read it, the more I'm like, man, this book is really good. And so I finished the book and we kind of chatted about it. And I decided to buy it for my team. I've got a team of about 20 at Freeman. And so I bought it for my team, and I made it one of their goals for the year to read this book. And so actually everybody got it done in about 3 or 4 months. And we sat down and had a big team meeting about it. And I was shocked at the team building that went on with this book. It was just fantastic. But I need to back up. So when I went to order the books, I got a personal email from Thomas Blackwell. And he said that he was, I forget, like in Spain or somewhere. And he said, would you mind waiting a few days to get your book? I want to know the names of the people that you're going to give these books to, and I want to personally sign them. And he did that. He mailed them all to us, and I handed them out to my team with their names on it. It was just awesome. So anyway, I just encourage you to come. I just thought he was really good. I really enjoy his, he's got like I think it's a weekly email or maybe twice a month or something. It's not a ton, but just some positive things to think about in your life, and just how impactful your words are that you use every day. I was just really surprised by that. He's got a cool science experiment in there. If there's any moms out here that have done science experiments with your kids, yeah, you'll want to use this one. It's really good.
He literally put water, or he didn't do it. Someone put water in a jar and then spoke words of positive affirmation, positive words. And in another jar, they spoke angry words, mean words, and then froze them. And it is mind-boggling, the results of how the ice changed. Just because I know it sounds like magic or hocus pocus or something, but it's legit. Yeah,
that's great. So
anything else? Okay. Oh, yes.
And we'll be done. I know you guys have lots to do. I forgot to tell you that I did ask Thomas if he would do a special favor for the attendees. And this was not his idea, so don't think he was soliciting this. I just asked him, what can you do? And he's now he does business coaching, and I know that a lot of you are involved in that. whoever comes, we're going to have a drawing at the end. And if you're in attendance there, whoever's name is picked will get a 30-minute business consultation with Thomas Blackwell for free. So he is doing that for us. And it is Monday, next Monday on the 12th, and it starts at 9:30, and it's going to be from 9:30 to 12:30. And there will be refreshments afterwards, and there'll be time to visit with him if you want to talk to him personally. Okay.